Corrine, to me, has probably, and I've got to say this without crying, but she has been my rock and who I've inspired to be growing up. She was just always happy and had lots of friends, and she was always out, and she was so strong in her values and her job. She was just so passionate about her job, and I always swore I wanted to be Corrine. I wanted to be like her. Well, I didn't become Corrine, but I became better.
She's very, 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 very quick-witted, and you're conscious of it when you're introducing her to friends and other people, because you know she's going to turn it on at some stage and they're going to be impressed by it. And it's the energy, a hell of a lot of bloody energy. If you could bottle it and get it from Corrine, right, and all get some, shit, you could do a lot, right? So that's what she got.
The most favourite memory of my sister was in 1995 when she gave birth to you, and she went through 41 hours of labour and was so brave and just did not falter. She was just amazing, a huge strength, because I couldn't have done it. When you were born and they had to put a breathing tube in and all that, she, you know, just held her breath and just remained calm, and, you know, it must have been very frightening for her, but she got through that too, and you did. Take my hat off to her for that amazing experience, and that was the best.
Corrine's just always been full of life, and there's been some great times and not so many great times, but I just love her way of wanting to live and make everything happy and make everybody be happy and enjoy their life, and that's very infectious. And I have many fond memories, and I know that they'll continue into the nursing home that we probably will both end up living in.
We had our fights, and one memory of that was at a David Cassidy poster hanging on the wall. And I drew lipstick all over the mouth of David Cassidy, with my knowledge that he was just a bloody another one of these pin-up boys. I said, well, I'm not going to spoil this party. Or didn't I get the screams that followed, and it wasn't that long after that they'd come home and I got kicked out. And I went and slept under the local bridge. 13-year-old. And hey, don't laugh, it was 3 days before I was able to come home. I was in that much trouble. When she could put on a bloody silken tantrum, oh, she could write a book about that. She's a ripper. She's a bloody ripper.
I was getting bullied at school really badly. I was very upset. So her and 3 other girls took me under their wing for a few days, and they, you know, let me sit with them on the train and taught me how to smoke. Thanks, Corrine. Well, I think she's a very strong woman and very loving and very protective of those that she cares about.
Obviously, I have a lot of favourite memories of my mum, but one of the ones that have stood out for me was when I was really little. I can't remember if I was like maybe 6 or 8. Mum had this spontaneous idea to let me drive her car. And I was in the passenger seat. I jumped on her lap, and she's like, oh, this will be fun. And because I was a kid and I didn't understand how to drive a car, I just thought of a video game or something, and I just went, woo, like this. And the car was swerving all over the road. It was really late at night. It was a quiet back street sort of thing, and Mum immediately goes oh, okay, bad idea. That's one of my favourite memories, because I think it really explained our relationship very well, and who the kind of person that Mum is. You know, she's spontaneous. She's always tried to be my friend as well as my mum. You know, she'll be there and protect me. She'll be behind me, grabbing onto the wheel, but at the same time, she's willing to step aside sometimes and be my friend and just have a bit of fun. One of the ones when I was a little bit older, and I don't think she knows this, but sometimes my friends would come over and they'd always be so amazed at how everything in the house was so perfectly placed. So we would just move stuff slightly, around the house, around the kitchen. We would just move it just a little bit and just watch her when she came home, and she'd never say anything, but you'd see it on her face, she'd just be a bit confused and like she'd be talking to you like, how's your day, honey, and just move it back. Like as she's talking to you, she's like, oh yeah, you had a good day at school, and just move it back. I just thought that was really fun.
Well, my favorite memory with Corrine, she's always funny, all the time. Like when we go to Queensland, she's so funny. She's really number one sister-in-law. Then yeah, she's so great.
Yes, there was a group of girls in high school that were physically known to be in school. They dressed slightly funny, they were aggressive in the corridors, and they were aggressive in the canteen, and they sort of ruled the roost. But I didn't really know her then, being much younger than Corrine. When she came on stage singing, "This is my party and I'll cry if I want to," wow, okay, funny.
Favourite memory of Corrine? Some stuff like when we would have dinner, it was either soup de loup or chicken. I can't imagine how many chickens Corrine's eaten in her life. I remember her obsession with denim and red lipstick. I don't think she's ever changed her fashion her entire life. Like even we had a photo on our wall in Barwon Heads over the TV. It was her when she was like 25 and she still wears the same clothing, like with the red lipstick and the denim. I remember Christmas time every year getting gifts from Corrine. Really strange because every single thing was broken or malfunctioning in some way. I remember I got a cap where the buckle was just missing so the cap wouldn't stay on your head, or jeans that have no zip or buttons, so it was very strange. Yeah, I remember being at Prue's house and Corrine was running around the house screaming and yelling that Barker's taken my phone. I was at 2.5 hours of constant stomping up and down, just having a go at Barker, asking everyone with their phone, and then she just had it like down her bra. Like she just had it there the whole time.
The first memory of Corrine called and I could hear her voice through the phone, and she, I'm not sure, I can't remember exactly if I spoke to her, but I remember that she was saying, oh, who's with you, to Prue, and like, oh, it's, you know, Finn's new girlfriend, Lee, and she said some like comment about my nationality, of where the hell is that, or no, I don't know, something like that. But yeah, that's funny, and yeah, so that's my favourite and my first memory of meeting Corrine through the phone.
A favourite memory of Corrine, every Christmas or every birthday, she would always give me some stickers, which I really enjoyed. I was very grateful. Those stickers were amazing. That was one of my favourite memories.
My favourite memory is going up to Queensland. It used to be exciting to go up there and visiting Corrine and Riley and just getting away and being able to get away with everything. Every time I went to Brisbane to visit guys, I always just got lots of chocolate, and my mum never ever used to really give me much chocolate at home, and it was just exciting to have lots of chocolate all the time up there, and Slurpees and popcorn. So it was really fun, and every time me and Riley would be out or whatever, there'd just be little photo frogs sitting in a bowl or like something like that for us, which was really cool.
I remember a few times she'd let me borrow her car just to go up I was just new to driving. She'd let me go up to the store to get a cask of wine and a few beers with their spare change. Come to think of it now, I know why. She probably had a few and couldn't drive. And yeah, I enjoyed having a beer with her at that time, and working at City Beach and living in Bris Vegas with old Cozza. It's pretty fun. She's just always funny and always larger than life character, and loved that about her, and just good for a laugh pretty much, and just had some good times.
Lee always told me before I even came to Australia that the craziest and funniest auntie that she had is Corrine. So I don't believe much, because to see is to believe. When we had that Christmas lunch at the time, Corrine started wearing this fake blonde wig. And then she started mimicking some funny voices, and she started laughing out loud, and I was like, what's going on? And I was looking at Lee, I was like, is that how she is usually react to everyone every time that everyone gathers? And he was like, yeah, that's Corrine. I told you, she's funny. You never believe me. And I was like, nah, okay, Lee, I believe you. I know that Corrine is the craziest, funniest, loudest auntie that you have, and she's your #1 favorite auntie.
Happy birthday.
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 We love
Love
you.
you.